Good morning, everyone. I'm meteorologist Greg D. Bright and early here on a Monday morning, 3:30 in the morning now as I'm doing this update. I just want to give you a more detailed update about the severe weather threat for later on tonight in Arkansas. You'll see a regular quick cast up a little bit later on this morning. All right, so let's get to the threat areas. Now we've got a moderate risk of severe weather, the first one of the season, I believe, very late in the season, in northwest and north central Arkansas. Let's get a closer look at some of the towns that are affected here. This goes up to Russellville, Harrison, Mountain Home, looks like Marshall, Leslie, Jasper, definitely Dover, back up towards Logan County, Clarksville in Johnson County, Paris over toward Waldron, of course, northwest Arkansas. A slight risk extends farther down to the south and east, though that is really just a precaution as to what's going to happen with those storms. Now, this morning, leftovers from yesterday's big tornado outbreak now moved up into Missouri, so we're going to be dry today. Here's what's going to happen. New thunderstorms this afternoon and this evening will develop back where they were yesterday. I think we're going to see another Oklahoma-style tornado outbreak in Oklahoma between Tulsa and Oklahoma City this evening. Those storms will then transition into Arkansas. Now, it's very important to note that, yes, there will be a tornado threat here in Arkansas overnight. We will not see the same individual intense supercells. This will likely be a cluster by then, much like we're seeing still in Missouri and Kansas this morning, with an elevated tornado threat, but not one that is as high as it will be in Oklahoma. Check it out here, just a few scattered clouds this morning around central Arkansas, a lot of wind out there. A cold front off to the north and west. That cold front is what will fire up thunderstorms in Oklahoma later on this afternoon as a big chunk of upper air and energy continues to rotate around our upper storm back to the north and west. So there you have it. Here we go. This evening, 4:30 this afternoon, storms start going, and this is when they'll be at some of their most severe levels there in portions of Oklahoma. Doesn't look like much here on forecast track, but these will be supercells. I'll be watching KFOR again for this afternoon as they track those storms and supercells. They'll likely get more tornado shots. Amazing tornadoes yesterday out there between Oklahoma City and Suwanee, just to the east of town. For the rest of the evening, those thunderstorms start to gel into a line as a cold front becomes more of a factor here, and then they'll start approaching northwest Arkansas. Now, there will be some individual cells here that are still possible, so we'll have to watch these, especially for Sebastian, Crawford, Washington, and Benton counties. As we move through the rest of the evening, notice this thing really becomes a complex, a wind-driven complex. What does that mean? These little bow segments that'll pop up from place to place where there'll be strong gusty winds. So the moderate threat to the east of Fayetteville and Fort Smith is mainly for wind, though there will be some tornado threat with those storms as well. As we move through the overnight, there could be a line of storms that blows through central Arkansas with wind. Then it's all wind with that rain in eastern Arkansas, and then we'll refire again, of course, for storms that are more likely tomorrow across the rest of the state. For Tuesday, severe risk slight across all of Arkansas. Notice no moderate here, and I expect the tornado threat to be much lower. It'll be a wind and hail threat for the rest of the state for Tuesday. We'll take a look at that forecast in depth a little bit later this morning. So that's the latest update here. I'll do another one of these before noon today, just concentrating on the severe weather threat, and of course have updates throughout the morning on KRK4. And remember, we've got a whole new morning show with local weather from 7 until 9 on Fox every morning as well, so you can watch that on Fox 16. All right, everybody, I'm going to get back to actually working on the forecast for today, take a look at that in detail, and have more updates throughout the morning. Have a good day, everybody.